Hi, so this is a 10-minute practice for those of you with a predominantly Pitta Dosha. So Pitta, when out of balance, can be prone to being hot, fiery, maybe irritable, quick-tempered. So this practice aims to cool some of those flames, just kind of bring balance back into the body. So we're going to access that through some gentle forward folding and mild inversions. So we're going to start coming to a kneeling position. I'm going to come facing you. I'm going to use our right hand, so I'm not mirroring you for this. We're going to take us 5 rounds of Nadi Shodhana, alternate nostril breathing. And this breathing pattern really just aims to restore the flow of energy through the body. It aims to bring harmony to the left and the right side of the brain, left and the right side of the body. So sun and moon, yin and yang. So right hand, I'm going to bring it towards the face. I have my first 2 fingers resting between my brow, thumb hovering against the right nostril, and then ring finger hovering over the left. So left palm just resting on your lap or supporting the elbow. I'm going to breathe in through both nostrils. Exhale through both. Inhale through both. Close the right, exhale left. Inhale back through the left nostril. Close off your left nostril, exhale right. Inhale right. Close off, exhale left. Inhale left. Exhale right. Inhale right. Exhale left. Inhale left. Exhale right. Inhale right. Exhale left. Inhale left. Exhale right. Release the hands, take a breath in through the nose. Exhale through the nose. And then blinking your eyes open. From here we're going to come to our hands and our knees. And then you're going to start just by shifting the hips a little side to side. So Pitta is very fiery, very driven. So we're going to bring just a little bit of water back into these flames, back to temper these flames a little bit. Now from this side to side movement, you might like to spiral the body, or you could take it through child's pose and back to hands and knees. So really just whatever feels nice, but focus on this body feeling very, very fluid. So as if you're bathing your joints in water. Take it multiple directions. Don't feel that it has to look a certain way. So if you can, be guided a little bit more by your instincts. Good. Take another round of breath, however you're moving. And then we're going to send the body back into a downward facing dog. Now when you get there, rather than being still, again, continue with that kind of movement through the body. So I'm going to spiral on my feet, just lifting the heels, letting the hips sway side to side, knees bending. So there is a softness through the body rather than perhaps those hard angular edges that we tend to kind of be more drawn towards when we're very Pitta. And then finding our way back into downward dog. Shake out the head, and again a forward fold can feel really quite calming, quite soothing to those frayed nerves. Take another breath here. And then as you take your gaze forwards, we're going to start to walk up to the top of your mat. So your knees may need to be bent here. Totally fine. Feet hip width apart. Have a little bend through the knees so there's a buoyancy through the joints. And then you're going to start by interlacing your hand to your opposite elbow. Shaking out the head, so again finding yourself in this forward fold. Forward folds really encourage a introspective quality. They cool the body down. And then from here, just either gently swaying side to side or being still, whatever feels most comfortable. And you might like to take your hands, interlace them behind the back of your head. Use your thumbs as a way to explore little pockets of tension that might be hiding around the jaw, the hairline. Relax your mouth, your tongue. You're breathing out through the mouth as you shake your head a little. So just giving yourself some love, giving yourself permission to kind of let go a little bit. And then from here, keeping hold of the back of your head, slowly, slowly, slowly curl the body up. Really think about keeping everything soft. Come up, come up, come up. Let your head drop back into your hands as you take a breath here. And then you draw your gaze forwards. I'm going to bring my elbows in, my palms are facing up. As you inhale, let the palms rise. Exhale, palms towards the earth. Again, this feeling of creating a little bit more harmony through the body. Inhale, feel the energy lift. Exhale, feeling that balance, that steadiness through your body. Breathe in. And breathe out. As you inhale, circle the arms wide, your gaze might lift. Oops. Exhale again, soften the body as you come into this fold. So no hard edges. Inhale, lift the chest. Step back to your plank pose. Here, lowering the knees, lowering the rest of your body to the floor. Weaving cobra, your right shoulder peels up, then your left, and then your right. Exhale, lengthen as you lower. And then left, right, left, and lower. Both shoulders, inhale, peel them up. Exhale, feel them draw down the back, let the neck feel fluid. Just ease the head side to side. And then lengthen your heart forward as you lower. Tuck your toes, easing back into a downward facing dog. And again, just allowing the body that softness, that fluidity that often we feel is lacking when our pitta is out of balance. Right leg rises as you breathe in. Exhale, stepping your foot through, back knee to the floor. So you could certainly have a couple of blocks here for your hands. I've just got my hands on the mat, but totally feel free to have blocks under the hands. As you breathe in, take your gaze forwards. As you exhale, drawing your toes back, your hips back towards the face. Inhale, coming forwards, knee bending. Exhale, hips drawing back, toes drawing back. Again, breathe in. And breathe out. Take a breath here for the front thigh lift, easy through the back of your neck. Back toes are tucked under now. You're going to come down onto the front foot. Lift your back knee as you move yourself to wide-legged forward fold. Shake out the head. And again, just allow a little bit of stillness here. So anytime you come into a forward fold and an inversion, there is this cooling and calming effect through the body systems, through your mind. So maybe allowing us to be just a little bit less reactive. Inhale, lift the chest, look forwards. Come back to the top of the mat, back knee once again down. You're going to spiral your right toes out a little bit. Hands come onto the inside edge of your foot. So you could stay on your hands, you could stay with your hands on your bricks, or you might want to come down onto your forearms. Close your eyes as you take 3 breaths here. And take one more breath. As you breathe in, coming back. Hands hands either side of the foot, downward facing dog. Left leg rises on the in-breath. Exhale, it steps through, back knee down. So we start just that mindful moving forwards and back on the exhale, pinning the hips back, bringing some fluidity through the hips. So the hips are associated with water. And as we're cooling the body, it's a nice metaphor to use, so just cooling the flames with the waters of the body. Okay, next time you breathe out, pause here, take a breath. And then as you come forward, once again moving to the long side of your mat, feet parallel. And again, you can choose, you could be still here. If that feels like a good place to be, then remain still. Otherwise, maybe you just ease a little side to side. Side to side. So it's slow, it's mindful, there's no end destination, no end goal. Forward fold, take one more breath. Inhale, lift the chest. Coming back to the top of your mat once again, back knee down, hands inside edge. You're going to spiral the toes out to give the hips a little bit more space. So there's a feeling of dropping the pelvis towards the ground, chest remaining lifted. And then you might find your way onto your forearms, you may remain on your hands. Just maybe check in with your breath. You're looking for your inhale and exhale to be balanced. So Samavriti pranayama, equal in-breath, equal out-breath. Take another breath here. And then coming back. Downward facing dog. From here, come to your hands and your knees. We're going to bring our sit bones to the floor and come into Paschimottanasana. So legs are together, thighs are lifted, arms reach up on the in-breath. You're going to feel the fold from the hips and the chest forward as you exhale, and it doesn't have to be very far. Hands then rest either on your thighs, your shins, possibly the feet. Now each time you exhale, there's this invitation to pulse, to flow a little deeper. The breath in, the chest rises, the spine lifts. Exhale, you flow a little deeper. So like a wave moving through the spine. Take another 2 here. And taking your gaze forwards, reach the palms forwards, inhale, come up. Exhale, hands are going to rest at the heart in prayer pose. Let's bring ourselves back to a comfortable seated position, whether that's cross-legged or kneeling. Palms resting in your lap, maybe tip of the thumbs touching, eyes closing. And again, focusing on Samavriti pranayama, your in-breath the same length as your out-breath. So here creating a feeling of harmony and balance through the breath, the body and the mind. So just tempering some of those flames. Take a collective inhale and exhale. Bringing our practice to a close by bringing palms together. Namaste.